Matt Day here. Want to take a second to talk about how you should dress when you go to court. You would be surprised that a lot of people still show up to court inappropriately attired. What I mean by that is they'll show up in shorts and flip-flops and tank tops, mini skirts, jean shorts that are way too short. They'll show up at a plea wearing a shirt proclaiming the awesomeness of whatever it is they've been charged with. Okay? So, because people do that, and we've had clients who do that, even though our office provides at our initial intake hey, here's how you dress for court, okay? Even though we provide that notice to our clients, we still have people who will show up inappropriately attired, all right? When you're showing up for court, you need to remember that there is a person who potentially, depending on what your case is, has some control over your freedom or other liberty interest. And what I mean by that is if you're on a criminal case, there's a potential that that judge has control over whether or not you have to go to jail or prison. If you're in a family case, you have a liberty interest in the custody and visitation with your children. These are things you need to be taking into consideration. After all, you're appearing in front of a judge, and a judge is there to judge, make judgments, right? What you don't want the judge thinking about is how poorly you are dressed. I've had a judge stop me in the middle of a plea and told me to escort my client out of the courtroom and instruct him on how to dress appropriately for court. And then we were able to return once he had fixed that problem so that we could take care of the plea, all right? We don't want to be in that situation, right? So when you show up to court, you want to be in business casual. You can wear a suit and a tie if you have that and if you so desire. You want to cover up any tattoos. You want to make sure that your hair is appropriately groomed. Your teeth are brushed. If you can, you want to wear a collared shirt, not a t-shirt. Definitely no tank tops, no bathing suits, no see-through things, okay? When the judge looks at you, they should be able to say this person is in, business casual or professional attire. If you don't have professional attire, if you don't have business casual, speak to your attorney and have your attorney assist you in what you should wear, okay? Sometimes attorneys, like for instance at our office, we do have some wardrobe items set aside for clients who may need it. But you don't want the judge judging you on your attire. You want your judge focused on and judging you on the facts. The purpose of this video is to be informative and not to provide legal advice. For legal advice, call a law firm and speak to an attorney about your particular case. None of the information provided in here is meant to establish the attorney-client relationship between Parsons Graham Day and anyone watching this video.